2009, Zal and I decided to spend a time on the road traveling, and we were interested in freeganism and anarchist culture, and so we learned to live in squats, and we learned to make bump keys and pick locks on dumpsters and forage or harvest food.
I know it.
You bring it back to a squat, you make food for 100 people and for kids in the neighborhood who are going to bed hungry at night, and suddenly it seems crazy not to die of the dumpster, which is a shift in perspective.
$2,275 per family.
Like the Bakula films of the 70s, like All the President's Men.
It's like a 70s movie.
Parallax View, like where's the, you know, cinema should be entertaining, but it should also be about something. Like
and this is about echo.
That's true. Look, I think that there's a version of activism now that's about dropping out, and these are young people who feel that the sort of status quo or the way things are, that it's unworkable for them, and so their activism is in how they live their lives, and they say we're going to live off the grid of capitalism, and we're going to take the waste from this culture and we're going to turn it into bounty, and instead of
but they do.
Big oil spill, the kids break into the Summer Hampton's estate of a CEO of a major oil company, and they create the oil spill within his house. I mean, nobody gets hurt, and it creates a sort of...
But there are other ones where people do.
Most sort of rebellious groups tend to break apart over the question of how far is too far, and you're making up your morality as you go because you feel that the system's morality and legal framework has failed you, basically.
And you wrote this.
Dumpsters. I mean, most things you read when you're starting out as an actress, the girl character is like, you know, her naked body is found in the dumpster after the third act, or something, or the first act. So you're just, I think when you come out and you begin, you're looking for a way to navigate that space as a young woman that doesn't involve taking your clothes off or being, you know, playing the girl, you're having your relationship always be about how you are related to the guy in the story who's driving the action.
But what about all the other advice to them?
No, fuck them. This movie, in fact, I mean, The East, Ellen Page and Patty Clarkson and Julia Ormond.
Well, they were lucky they got in the movie.
I mean, I think a lot of young women now, Lena Dunham's a great example, Rebel Wilson, there's all kinds of young women writing roles.
And this, I think this is Hardo pooped at that.
You think $3 million is my price point? I think it'd be way more than that.
No, I'm just... All right.
Presumably with that.
But I mean, no, go even further?
Yeah, sure. The idea that, like, these amputees, that the technology that is allowing them to do these things is somehow something to celebrate. I mean, people...
Brit Marling and Michael Isikoff.
With George W. Bush.